Yeah.
He would drive me around the
All right.
shows.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're all back.
So he would drive me around the magic shows because I was too young to drive myself. And so he was a part of my whole beginning of learning magic.
Okay.
And funny thing happened, speaking of what we were just talking about. People would come to me all the time and say, hey, remember me? And I would say, I'm sorry, I don't. So he said to me, Virgil, you can't do that. You got to say to him, like, where did I see you last? And then they would say where they saw you last. And you go, oh, yeah, I remember that. So I was at the mall.
Okay.
And a lady comes up to me. This is like, I was at the mall with my dad, which has happened like twice in my entire life.
Okay.
So a lady comes up to me and she says, hey, remember me? Can't you just make these jeans disappear and reappear in your house? And I'm like, I've never heard that joke before. But, it's original to everybody. So I said to her, I said, ma'am, you know what? Where did I see you last? And my father walks over and goes, don't let him fool you. He has no idea who you are. And I'm like, did you not teach me
right, exactly.
to not do that?
But that's a great way to approach that. And I never do that.
And lots of times I actually do remember the people. Once they say where I know them from, I just ran into a lady from a restaurant here in town at the wedding show. We did a wedding show. We were there promoting Virgil.
Is that the one just over the past weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's there and she's talking to me all about doing like all of our stuff that we do with Endeavor Entertainment for her wedding and possibly having her wedding at our venue. I didn't even realize, but I literally see her at the same restaurant all the time. But she's out of place, so I didn't recognize her,
Right. Well, that's it. The environment or the location will play a big role in that as well. You don't know, but
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that happens to me way too often.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's
crazy.
It's cool that people know you and they appreciate what you do.
Yeah, I mean, especially you. I mean, you were so good. You were just, from being the magician and then doing everything that you've done, in the last 25 years of your life. It's just
had fun, man.
Yeah, it's fun. That's what it's all about.
Worked like crazy.
Yeah.
I've worked like crazy while other people were having real fun.
You take a lot of chances.
You get out of life what you put in, man. Like that's.
But yeah, skip happens. It's you have to take chances.
Yeah.
I think in life you have to take chances.
I've made many, 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 many mistakes. And poor choices. And
it's not a bad thing, though.
Chances.
It's not a bad thing.
No.
Because you learn from that.
Absolutely.
I think we've all made the poor choices. Been there, done that.
If you learn from it, learn what not to do next time. I've tried to learn what not to do.
Exactly.
I've learned from people what not to do more so than what to do. Unfortunately, lots of times in life.
Have you ever just kind of, with everything that you've been into, just kind of want to throw your arms up in the air and say, "Screw this! I don't want to do this shit anymore"? Okay, all right.
No.
I get the answer.
No, it's a tough situation because I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do.
But there's been so many other things that you have done.
The answer is yes, man.
Okay.
The answer is yes.
Maybe it's not what you're doing now. No. Maybe it's something.
I've said to my wife so many times, "Hey, why don't we just sell everything? We'll sell the properties. We'll, the commercial places for Endeavor and for Virgilio's.
Yeah.
And we'll sell all the equipment, and we'll literally buy a little bungalow in Bermuda, and I'll buy 13 kayaks, and one of them's mine, and I'll be a tour guide." I'll catch lunch every day, and it's like, but then reality sets in and it's like, nah, you've worked too hard to get to where you are.
Exactly.
And I have family and friends and I love what I do. So
exactly.
It's like, pipe dream for 3
I
seconds.
always want to be the operator of the boat for the parasailing. So
yeah,
just
pull a lever and watch them go.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
But that person's providing enjoyment for people.
No, that is true. And we've talked to these people. I've been on cruises, and we do the tourist things. And you say, "So where are you from?" I remember talking to one guy from Baltimore. Him and his wife moved to St. Thomas, and they have the parasailing business. I'm like, okay,
still in business, still providing fun for people.
Exactly, exactly. As a matter of fact, my wife and I got married in St. Thomas, and the guy that married us was a minister from Baltimore.
Really?
Yeah. So he moved it. He went down there just to do weddings, him and his wife. So
wow,
that was a lot of years ago. We'll move on.
Okay. Yeah, I've been married for just over 18 years now.
Really?
I love it.
God bless you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Been there.
Thank you.
Still there, as you hear the dogs and my wife running around upstairs.
Yeah. I see you once in a while, Mom sitting over on the stairs.
Oh yeah. That happened the other night. Hi, Zach.
Hello.
What up, Zach?
Good, guys.
That's Zach from Zach Attack.
Zach Attack.
It's Zach
I've
Attack
watched.
and Dad. Yeah.
I've watched.
So he came down to hang out because when I said that Virgil was coming over and he's a magician, he was like, "What? What did you say?"
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wore my magic shirt too. This is my magic shirt, by the way.
Wow.
See, he's got to wear the magic shirt to Zach. You're a little off. You're off camera here, but everybody can hear you. So that's kind of cool. We'll do it. When are we going to do another Zach attacking, Dad? Thursday.
Yeah.
Have a country artist in here on Thursday.
What?
He's going to have to fit you into his schedule, Zach.
You'll have to take a look at the calendar and see what space we have available.
Yeah, that's how it happened, Dan.
Unbelievable?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He loves magic. He is fascinated with magic. So.
Well, I have plenty of magic I brought with me. Yeah. So if you want to see some, I'm more than happy to share.
I don't know. Let's see what we can we see the table here? I don't know. Maybe we might have to move something. I don't know. But you got a deck of cards.
Got a deck of cards. Have some rubber bands.
Is it hard? Is it hard? Is it hard to learn? Oh, how? I mean, what is it?
Absolutely.
Is it really? You just have to keep doing. Is it repetition?
It's just practice.
Repetition
it's
over and
muscle
over.
Muscle memory.
Over.
It's mental memory. It's practice. It's something. Now it's like riding a bike for me because I've been doing it for 30 something years now. So it's not hard for me anymore. But I'm not out there actively learning new material all the time. I have my core set of material I've been doing for a long time, and it's always new people, so it's always new. It's always more. It's always fun.
It's old to you, but new to them. So
yeah, and it makes it really great with them though, because even though it's old and I've done it a million times, it's a different reaction. It's a smile. It's a face. It's making someone happy. So it's
what matters.
It's cool every time.
That's what matters.
Every table, it's cool. Every table I go to and do the same card trick, I could do it 100 times a night.
We kind of do the same thing. We love making people happy. We just do a different. It's a different way of doing it. That's all. What I do, what you do.
It took me a long time to think about what do I do. As a performer, as a magician, what do I do? I'm not building something. I don't have a product at the end of the day that I can say this is what my hands did for the day. But it took a long time for me to realize putting a smile on someone's face in this crazy world we live in is pretty. It's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a good thing if you can do that nowadays.
Yeah,
you never know. The world is really messed up.
It makes me feel good at the end of the day knowing that even with Endeavor Entertainment, you show up with a bounce house and
and the kids are happy, and mom and dad, as long as it doesn't blow away, everything's good.
No, not
I'm just
us.
kidding.
Not
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You've been watching too many fail videos on YouTube or something.
I got to get myself off of YouTube. What do you think, Zach?
Nice, Dan.
Nice.
So
I'm going to try to move some things here. Maybe Virgil can do a magic trick for you. All right. And this is all live on Facebook, by the way. Do you mind if I move Tim Tebow?
Yes, Dad.
Tim Tebow. Oh, you like Tim Tebow, huh?
Yeah.
He's a Tim Tebow fanatic. Tim Tebow is an awesome gentleman.
I don't know too much about sports, but I do know about that guy because he really is.
He's amazing.
Inspiring.
He's inspiring. I can't say he's the best baseball player around, but he's trying. He's trying to do something that he loves. I mean, he played football. He was awesome playing baseball, struggling a little bit, but that's what he wants to do.
I know nothing about sports.
Well, we're going to teach you. This is a baseball bat.
He's going to beat it into me.
Man, we have some baseballs here.
We can teach you how to juggle, Zach, if you want.
But there's even though these are, you've been to a ball game, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we've done a ton of stuff with the Chiefs and
in the Mets now.
In the Mets now. Yep,
which is cool. And I'm one of their PA announcers, which is really cool. And on the video board, on the big video board, a lot of the announcements, most of the announcements on that board is me. So
you've done announcements for our companies.
Yeah,
you've done commercials for us.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Endeavor
absolutely.
Entertainment. Yeah, but this is a Major League Baseball.
Oh.
This is a minor league baseball. So there's a difference between the two. But for example, the one that says International League, that would be our Syracuse team. The major league ball, obviously, that's the big guys.
What's the difference besides what's printed on it? Because I don't.
No, it's just the stitching. It's the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when the major league players are down, I tell this every time.
Okay.
When the major league players are down here on rehab, for example, if there's a pitcher that's down here and he's rehabbing, he's got a pitch of the major league ball. So that's why we have those.
I can understand that, because if you give me like a deck of Fox Lake or Hoyle playing cards,
different, right?
Totally different feeling.
Yes.
Bicycle back.
And it's the same
bicycle back.
Really?
Bicycle back is the best. Magicians all over the world use bicycle back.
And what's the?
It's the cushioned, quilted, sliding, the just the way they flow. It's the little air pockets between it, the way it's
I kind of zoomed in on your cards here. So that's cool. That's cool. There they are, right there.
Right there, that making it do that. Not all decks of cards can do that.
And it's because of the backing?
It's because of the coating, the plastic coating that's on there, and if
that's a normal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Regular deck of cards. You can check it out. But
I believe you.
Do you feel how it's like? It's like almost like little air pockets in it. Almost like
I could feel
a golf ball laid out flat. And
right. It wasn't completely smooth, not like this table. Right. Yeah. I could feel,
and it allows them to flow on each other better.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's amazing. Yeah. I could never do that. The cards would go all over the place.
You
all over the place. I could not do that. What? Let me see. What do you?
What? Have at it, man.
I can't.
Well, give me half. It's not hard. It's not hard.
All right.
It's everything takes practice, right? Everything takes practice.
Okay.
So you have half. I have half.
Okay. I got to make sure the camera stays on here.
Hold it in your hand like this.
Hold it in. All right. So
you're right-handed, right?
Well, I write left-handed. Do everything else right. Am I this wrong or right?
Push it all the way up against your hand and flip it the other way, like 90 degrees, because it's. Yep, like that.
Okay.
So just rest it on your pinky.
Oh, my pinky. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And all you're going to do is, well, actually, you could just hold it like this. I'm sorry. Because you're going to go to that position anyway. And you kind of just push this way, and you loosen your grip with your thumb a little bit as you push. And you're going to do it like this the first bunch of times. But as you practice,
all right,
you'll get that little flow.
All right, that's too good. I'll just give these back to you before I bend them all up.
And that kind of stuff.
What the?
You know, I mean,
what'd you think, Zach?
Oh my God!
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right,
it's all just practice, man. All just practice.
So so he's been practicing a long time doing that. So which is pretty.
That was cool to see just now on replay there.
Yeah, this is
that's like a delay.
It is a delay, but that's actually what's online right now. See,
that's awesome.
It's kind of cool. And when we move, of course, I mean, I can go like this, and now you should come up there in a second. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Very cool, man. This is a ridiculously cool man cave you have going on here.
Thank you. Absolutely, I love this man cave.
Y'all can't see what's going on over here, but it is pretty sweet over there too.
Yeah, this is everybody I have in here. This is the real deal, and it's something I've always wanted to do. And I'm I'm no spring chicken, and I'm not an old person either, real old, but kind of planning for my future a little bit. And like you say, you were talking about doing commercials and things. I do all that right here from the studios.
That's awesome.
So this is the Skip Happens Studios.
I was going to ask you because I know you're asking me a bunch of questions. I'm going to ask you, what came about? How did you come about the thought of doing Skip Happens, and what made you pursue this? Because I think it's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for asking. It's just watching the way that radio is going, and the technology and media, and everybody's on their phones and YouTube and Vimeo and all those different avenues. Podcasts, people are watching podcasts. It's just the numbers are through the roof. And I said, I want to do that. And radio, when you think about it, people aren't really listening to radio the way they used to. But they'll sit and listen to a podcast. They'll watch a podcast. As you can see, this is more tan just a podcast. Most podcasts are just audio. Mm-hmm. This is the video. I have the Mevo camera is what I'm using. And I took made an investment in a couple of great microphones, 4 great microphones. I got 2 of the Aston Stealths. Those are those, and which you can't see on camera really, but the one that I'm talking into and these are the Shure SM7Bs, so it's pretty cool. And then I went out and got a Rode Procaster Pro. Rodecaster Pro is what it is. It's made for doing what we're doing. Like I have, I can do the music, which you heard. Nice. I can stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Virgil.
That's awesome.
Or I could say, uh-oh.
So me doing card tricks, you're like, I can't do that. You just literally mentioned off all the stuff that I have no clue about.
I know, exactly. See,
so
it's
we all do our own thing.
Exactly. When I have a lot of country artists that'll come in here and get on the podcast, and it's a great avenue because they also know that, for example, if I have an artist come into the radio station and they come in for an interview, I do the interview. 5 minutes, people are punching the button. They're like, all right, I don't want to hear all this talk. But with a podcast,
sure,
they can see the artist, they can hear what's going on. Mm-hmm. I can very easily just play their song, for example. I can do that. And wrong button. But so it all goes together. It's a lot more entertaining, I think.
Yeah.
It's cool. People are seeing who you are. And you've been around here for so long doing your magic and a lot of different businesses. And Skip Clark, I've been on the air, and this is now Skip Happens. And
that's awesome.
This is cool. And this is my man cave.
I watch.
And Zach, I don't know, apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No.
So Zach we're very proud of Zach. You're a little bit off camera here, but it's, but you're there. We can hear you.
Okay, Dad. Yep.
He's right there. I can see him.
Yes, but that makes it does.
Yes, real nice.
Yeah.
Real nice. But Zach loves it, and he came up with the idea of Zach Attack.
Zach Attack.
So it's something we do once a week. So this way people can see who I am. They can see him. I pretty much open my home to a lot of guests, yourself and a lot of other people, and voiceover and the commercials and all that. So it's all right here. It's cool. It's just a different avenue, and it's nowadays everybody is they use their phones, they watch YouTube and all that, and radio is there at the
Go
gym.
work out.
Exactly.
Put your earbuds in, and you're in the world, and you're listening to Skip Happens.
Skip Happens.
There you go. That's awesome.
Skip Happens.
I think it's awesome, man. Absolutely.
I love it. Yeah, I did a. We got the name. It was in April when we started this. That I did a contest online to come up with the name, and somebody said Skip Happens, and I said that's perfect. So
I mean, Virgil Happens. It's not the same. Virgil Happens.
No, because just no, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
No. I don't know what we cook. You should do a podcast.
Well, I've had friends of
mine.
I've had friends of mine ask me to do YouTube channel.
Yeah,
because of all the different stuff that I learn and do. And
what's some of the weird things you've been involved in?
I don't know if it's weird, but I mean, to me, it's weird to a lot of people because most people don't do this stuff. But I try to live life, man. I try to learn as much as I can. I don't watch really TV at all. So I'm watching YouTube on how to, just
you're a how-to guy.
How to.
Hey, what would we do without YouTube?
So,
I mean, from doing what you do, and then you have to fix something around the house. So what do? You go on YouTube to see how you do it.
There's a lot of things in life that you should still hire a professional to do. I mean, honestly, you can go on. You can go online. Right. You go online and you watch somebody on how to cut down a tree.
Exactly.
You don't do that in your own real life. Okay, you hire a company, right? It's things like that. But
it's true.
But
it's true.
I started leather tooling.
Okay.
I started making my own holster.
Very cool.
Sheaths, purses, wallets, all that kind of stuff. Started doing that. I literally learned all that off YouTube.
That is awesome.
I make homemade maple syrup every year.
Really?
Homemade beef jerky. We do. My wife and I, we do all kinds of canned jellies and jams with all the fruit we grow from our garden. So I garden. And I mean, there's lots of different things that I do and have done. I want to be able to experience it all.
You need to write a book. And there's a different chapter. We could call the chapter Virgil's. Virgil 1, Virgil 2, Virgil 3, Virgil 4.
There is a Virgil 2 now.
Is there?
There is, yeah. We used to call him Little Virgil, and now I'm Little Virgil.
What do you mean?
Well, my youngest son.
Oh, okay. All right.
My youngest son, he's Virgil the second, number 2. Virgil 2. So, but he used to be Little Virgil, and now he's 16. And
no, he's too old to be called.
No. He's too big.
He's as big as you?
No, he's bigger than me.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's 6'4".
Wow.
And now I'm Little Virgil.
He's probably watching this going, Dad, please stop.
Maybe. I don't know.
Don't. But
maybe.
Yeah.
He's all into the technology, of course, with everything.
And most of the kids are, which is really cool. And I'm just going to scroll down here to see if, because you can also ask on Facebook, if somebody's watching, they can, ask questions and all that good stuff. So
both my boys are into technology.
Cool. That's cool. And, that's the way to go. Brenda's watching, by the way. Brenda Hazelmeyer.
Hazelmeyer?
Yeah, I love her.
What up, Brenda?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the difference between these two balls.
Well, they're the same size, believe it or not. It's just the stitching is
opposite.
It's supposed to be the opposite. Yeah, it is. It's
the
opposite.
One's going one way, one's going the other.
The stitching is the opposite, and I think one is a little bit tighter or closer together.
Since I started leather tooling, every time I literally catch myself staring at women's purses.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, staring at the purses. I look at the purses. I'm like, can I just check?
Really?
Can I just hold that and look at the stitching on that and see how that's made? Like,
really?
How many pockets are in there? And just because I'm curious of how things are done.
Has anybody ever beat you with a purse?
No. It's all people that I'm knowing.
No,
I'm not going to walk up to the random lady at the mall and be like,
I got you.
Hey, man, let me see your purse.
I got you.
Although I'm sure that happens over there, but
I'm sure it does.
Simmer down.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm trying to get to the actual, but it's here somewhere. But we're on.
Brenda's been a huge supporter of my magic over my entire lifetime.
We love Brenda.
Yeah.
And I've done many events with Brenda, and whether it was at the county parks or at the pier where she is now, it's just, she's so awesome to work with. So love it. Absolutely love it. Veronica says, don't believe him about the balls.
What? She's the one. I think, you know what? Veronica, is that Miss Piper?
Yes.
She's the one that started VDOM, by the way.
She's the first one that said it today.
Yeah.
VDOM. Yeah. And I told her, I said, why don't you come over and be on the podcast?
Yeah.
Right, Zach?
Yes, Dad.
My cousin growing up, he used to call me V-Man. V-Man V.
All right. Nicole Dodge says hello. You know Nicole? Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
And Brian Donegan, who's a weather guy. Katie Lynn, 28 others are watching. Nice. Ross Silvernail is watching. And Kimberly Kreisel. Chrysler. No, it's Kriesel. Chrysler? I don't know. Steve Roberts. You know Steve Roberts?
Again, I got to see people. A lot of these people's faces.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you again.
No. I know. Everybody that's on my Facebook with friends with me, I do actually know. I do know them. Might not see them all the time, but I do know them. Otherwise, I wouldn't push okay.
I got you.
Or I wouldn't push friend. You know.
You know, I think I friend a lot of people that I probably shouldn't friend.
Really?
Because, well, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like, I don't know if I really know this person. But yet, we've got 35 mutual friends.
But so the thing, too, is, but again, being in public, people know you. So they want to be your friend.
Yeah, but then where do you draw the line? Look what you do.
Yeah.
Seriously. I'm in the public's eye. So are you.
Yeah.
Maybe in just a little different way, but you are.
No, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of cool. So, yeah, Steve says hello. So there you go. Yeah, it's cool. So, yeah, I can watch what's going on. But, all right, what are you going to do? A quick magic trick here?
Yeah.
Do a little Virgil trick? You want to watch a magic trick, Steph?
Yeah, it's time.
You want to come back? I don't know.
I can. He can sit where I am, and I can come right between you guys.
Why don't you get up and walk around to that side of the table? Okay. We're going to bring Zach on camera. Hope you don't mind.
Hi.
Virgil's going to slide down over here a little bit.
Okay.
You have some pretty cool equipment here. Look, I mean, you can hear that really well.
Oh, these are good. These are broadcast microphones.
This is awesome.
Yeah, and these are the great headphones. So, like I said, when I did this, I wasn't about to just go small time.
No,
I wanted to get the real stuff, and I've been watching podcasts. I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan. If you don't, check it out. It's huge.
No,
and
I've listened to him.
Definitely fun stuff. Everybody, Joe, he's got the most downloaded podcast. He's the most listened to podcast. It's just crazy, and he has some great guests. I know. I know he's right there. All right,
Zach, why don't you stand right here next to your dad, and then I'll stay right where I am, and I can do it. And you're on camera too.
All right, you want to stand up here? Okay. Everybody, say hi to Zach.
Hi, guys.
There's Zach. So, that's all right. I'm in the market for new ones anyways. I don't know. Do you think those...
Zach did a magic trick and flattened out your glasses real fast when he sat down.
Now, if Virgil could put those back into shape, would be good. So we'll slide those over here.
So I'll be on mic, but not on mic.
Okay.
Somewhat, okay? And I'll be conscious of what you guys are seeing and try to be conscious of what the camera is seeing as well. So.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so deck of cards, Zach. They're all different. Even the jokers might be mixed in here somewhere. Sometimes I keep those in there as well. And I'm going to go through the cards one card at a time. And as I go through, I want you just to take any cards you want. And now, don't let me influence you. Don't let me make you pick anyone. I want you to watch. You can look. But don't let me make you pick one. Anyone you want, okay? Just go ahead and take anyone. Anyone you want. Sometime today, Zach. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. Take anyone.
Grab a card. One card. There you go.
One card. Now, don't let me see it. Right down here. You want the bottom one.
Don't let him see it.
Don't let me see it.
All right. Don't let him see it.
All right.
Don't let him see it.
Show it to your dad.
Yep. Don't let him see it. There you go.
All right. Put it right back on top. Right there.
Put it right there.
So I can't see it. Put it right back on top.
Okay.
Remember what it was, right?
Oh, no.
Did you remember?
I didn't look at it.
You didn't look at it?
No.
Do you remember what it was? Oh, you got to look at it. Take one.
Okay. Take another one. Then we got to look at
Take it. Take anyone. Otherwise, I could be like, here it is.
I know, exactly. It was like, it could have been that.
Take anyone you want, Zach.
Grab one card. Don't let Virgil see it.
Bottom one again.
All right, but you're going to let it.
He has two there. Just one. Here, don't take the bottom one, just in case people think I saw it.
Okay, I saw it. All right.
Okay, have it. Put it right back.
Yep, put it back, Zach.
Remember what it was, right? You remember what it was?
Yep.
All right. Remember what it was.
We'll make
It's going to go right here inside the middle, right inside there, okay? Look at right from the middle of the pack. One card sticks out a little bit more than all the rest right here. Right there.
And that's it. It was an 8 of diamonds. Oh, my gosh.
That was it.
Wasn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So, Zach, let's say I made a mistake and I made the wrong card appear. Let's say I made the ace of diamonds appear. If you watch the ace real close,
okay, watch.
The ace, in the blink of an eye, will actually change from the ace to B.
Are you kidding?
So this one I'm going to do twice. First time I'll do it. Second
All
time
right.
I need you to help me, Zach, okay?
Okay.
All you have to do is go like this. All right, and then you're just going to go like that. Okay, but not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, so your card right here was the 8 of diamonds, correct?
Yeah.
8 of diamonds. It's going right here inside the middle. Now, I'm going to do it the first time. It's going right inside the middle there, right inside the middle, all the way inside there. But look at it. It comes right back to the top.
How did he do that?
So this time you're going to help me, remember?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What's your job? Remember? That's what you're going to do, right? Okay. So here we go. 8 of diamonds. You're going to take the 8 of diamonds. Right here, you're going to take it and you're going to push it with your finger all the way inside there. Push it right in there. Zach?
Yeah.
Look at right here.
What do you think?
You good, Dad?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He loves magic.
Awesome.
See? Well, there you go.
Well, here's another one I can show you
Okay.
if you want to see another one. This
Okay,
is
we'll
just
do
some rubber bands.
Okay, some rubber bands.
Rubber bands, just to have fun. It might be a little bit difficult on the camera.
Okay, well, yeah, it's going to be, we'll see. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. So we'll see.
And I'll try and turn this way a little bit against my back.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay here on the thing, but yeah, okay.
I'll turn against the black shirt a little bit.
All right, well, it's still hard to see, but go ahead. We can try it.
Real slow, real slow. So, Zach, one rubber band stays on my left fingers over here, and this one stays on my right hand. These stay on my index fingers and my thumbs, right? So I'm going to take this rubber band, I'm going to put it behind this one. So I'm almost kind of like locked in there, like a handcuff almost, right? I can't make these two rubber bands go through each other, right? You see them inside? Yeah. But if you stretch them apart a little bit, when you rub them back together, look at what happens. One band goes right through the other one.
What?
I'll show it to you again. Watch. Right behind, real slow. They're right behind each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right behind there. Real slow. You stretch them apart, and one goes right through. See that?
Oh, my God.
So watch. I'll show it to you one last time. Watch.
Okay, watch carefully.
Do this real close. You keep them right behind each other, right?
Okay.
Watch this one. This one in my right fingertips is going to melt inside the other one. And now there's only one. Go like this for me, just like this. It's a magic rubber band, Zach. You can never take it off. Go ahead, try. You can't take it off.
Take it off.
All right, the trick is ruined. It's all over.
Oh, good job. What was that? That was good, huh?
That's me.
Was that cool?
That's good.
What do you say to Virgil? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Yeah. It's amazing. See, it's stuff like that. That's talent. I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
fun, and it gets your attention, and it's good for the brain to try to figure it out, I guess.
It's fun.
But it's crazy. And Zach was amazed, right?
Yes,
Good
Dad.
stuff. All right. All right.
Enjoy
You're
it.
going to slide back over to your seat?
Oh, okay. I'm done.
All right. All right. So tell us, so you're still doing the magic.
Yep.
Let me slide back. All right. Come on. All right. Round the table. Okay, buddy.
Hey, man, there's love there.
There's a lot of love.
A lot of
Let me
love.
tell you. There's a lot of love with the Zach man. But
It's a great feeling.
so if somebody wanted to book you for your magic, and can they go online? Just go to Endeavor Entertainment, or how does all that work, or what? You
So-
know what I'm saying? Like corporate.
Yeah, I do a ton of that stuff.
Okay.
Company picnics, holiday
Right.
parties,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. A lot of cocktail hours, that kind of stuff is close-up magic. When I was performing, only strictly performing, I wanted a phone number that was really catchy. So I called up the phone company back in the day, and I said, well, you had to pay, crazy money for those custom phone numbers.
Yeah, crazy.
And I said to the lady, how about something with like magic or hocus or pocus or like trick or rabbit or something in the name so people would be easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
And she says to me, how about 315 for Virgil? And I said, how about something with the words magic or hocus or pocus or, something. And she goes, no. We now can give you, we don't have to give you a commercial phone number anymore. We can give you a residential phone number.
Oh, okay.
And you can use it as advertising in the yellow pages, which doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing of the past. Long gone.
Which I advertised for a long time in the yellow pages. And she said, no, your phone number is your name. And I went, explain to me. And she goes, no, it's 315, the number 4, and then VIRGIL. That's my phone number. So in a third, and I've had it for.
It's still your
that's
number?
still my number, man. That is Endeavor Entertainment's main number. That is my name.
For Virgil.
For Virgilio's Event Center, for everything. Which
That's cool, though. I mean, it's the way to remember it. Nowadays, you don't have to pay all that money.
For Virgil.
Yeah.
It's third person. I'm speaking third person when I tell it to people.
But still.
I say, if you're calling for Virgil, call for Virgil. That's the number. And they look at me weird. And I'm like, that's my phone number.
So weddings, showers, banquets, and all that good stuff up there.
Yeah. Cool. Company parties, company picnics.
The grounds are, and the clam bakes. Because the grounds are awesome up there at Virgilio's. You've got, if I remember correctly, it's been a little bit, but you got the fire pit out back, right?
Huge, like 12-foot diameter bonfire pit.
That's huge. That's awesome.
Horseshoe pits, full-size basketball court, softball field.
There you go. So
there's a lot of stuff up there. And Virgilio's, I just want to let you know, too, because I haven't had a chance to talk to you that often. But Virgilio's is... all of us have to have an ego in this entertainment business, right?
We all do.
You have to, in order to let people know. It was one of the parts of being a performer that I actually didn't really care for, is the ego that has to come along with it, because you have to make people know who you are to get booked.
As long as you keep it in check, it's okay.
Absolutely. So when people see Virgilio's, they think it's I named after myself. But with Virgil #2 now, we call him Virgilio as a nickname. Gotcha. So that's where the name came from.
Gotcha. Cool.
So someday his phone number can be for Virgil as well.
Yeah. So I tell you, if you're in the market, if you're looking for a magician, you need a place to hold an event. I mean, the place is beautiful. I can say that much, and I've seen it, and it's pretty cool. So check it out. So Virgil's been hanging out. It's been a little crazy, but great information.
It's all good, man.
This is all good, and this is what a podcast is when you sit and you just kind of chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
I love it.
Chat, and then Zach comes down.
Right?
Zach. Yeah.
Zach attack.
Zach, how's the girlfriend situation?
Oh, not good.
Zach, if you learn, you know what? Hang on. I did bring one thing. If I can take 5 more minutes of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
I did bring
do whatever
something.
you want.
I did bring
take
something
all night
for Zach.
Okay. All right.
And if you ever want to have me back, not that I'm inviting myself,
I would love to have you. You can come anytime you want.
we can talk about leather.
Okay.
With like making purses and wallets and all this stuff.
Okay.
We can talk
That's cool.
about skydiving. We can talk about canning food.
Dude, I went skydiving.
Did you go?
Yes. Yes. You didn't know?
Up in Weedsport?
Yes.
Those are my guys.
Really?
Yeah. I got my license
CNY
up there.
Skydive.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep. I got my license
Oh
up
my
there.
God. Yeah, it was on my bucket list, and last July we went.
That's awesome.
Skydive CNY or CNY Sky?
Skydive CNY.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
The guys were great.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared at all. I thought it was awesome. Went 10,000 feet.
Do you remember the guy that you jumped with?
The guy was bald.
That's Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin.
It was Kevin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cop Kev.
Yeah.
They all have nicknames up there for everybody.
But wasn't he a cop though? Really?
He was a cop. Yeah.
He was a cop. Yeah. I went tandem with him.
So
And,
I got my license 6 years ago. 5-6 years ago now.
Okay.
I have 28 jumps.
Okay.
And Luke, the other guy that's there.
Yes.
And Kevin, when I started with them, I went and did Virgilio's and Endeavor Entertainment and Magic, and they continued, and now they're jumping with people every day. Like, how cool of a job is that?
That I was so impressed, and we had so much fun.
When you landed, the first thing you want to do is go back up, huh?
Yeah, you never look at the sky the same.
Or the earth.
Or the earth. But we went up on a great day. The view was unbelievable. We did some loops on the way down, and I told him to stop because it was
the G-forces are pretty tough.
It was like, okay, I'm going to lose this.
Yeah.
I said, so, nope, yep, looks good. Let's just get to the ground.
G-forces are really strong when you're doing those turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
People
what it
think
was.
that you're actually like looping upside down.
It wasn't really looping, but when you're making
spiraling.
the turn.
Oh,
Yeah, we did the
yeah.
spiral. So,
So
that was crazy.
I jumped, and my instructor, Mike, the guy that owns the place.
Okay.
And I had another instructor that was he went by Fluffy. They all have nicknames.
All right.
Like they called me Lysol for a little bit because I have some germaphobe issues, and they would all order pizza, and everybody would come out and they'd be like, I want this piece. No, I want this piece. And I'm like, dude, you just touched that piece. I'm not eating that now. So they called me that nickname. So it was pretty funny. But they wanted me to mess up flying down, mess up. They were right next to me, and they wanted me to mess up so I could learn from my mistakes. And I did a barrel roll, do a barrel roll, flip right over. Totally. I tried. It worked 100%. I didn't even realize what I was doing.
You mean after coming out of the plane?
Jump out by myself. I'm there. I'm flying.
Okay. All right.
Falling, whichever way you want to look at it.
Okay.
And you do a barrel roll, you spin sideways, you do front flip, back flip, all this stuff. You have to learn all these skills because you never know which position you're going to be falling in. And you have to be able to get out of it. So I did it, and the first time I did it perfect. And then I flipped over my back, and I went to flip back, and I couldn't flip back. And number one rule of skydiving.
Oh my God, you must have panicked.
You pull your chute.
Yeah.
Like that's number one. You pull your chute. And the next one is to pull with stability, and you pull at the right altitude. And there's this whole like line of when you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, and you're checking your altimeter. And I'm on my back, and I'm falling and falling and falling, and I'm like trying to flip over, but one arm worth of wind hitting can totally stop you from turning. So you have to pull your arm in while this arm's out, and then it makes you turn.
Oh wow!
And I didn't do that, and I'm falling and falling, and then all of a sudden I'm falling to the earth. I look up, and my instructors have he's pulled his chute. And I still haven't pulled mine.
Oh my God.
I pulled the chute. I finally was able to pull my arm in, flip over, and pull the chute.
Could he catch up with you, though, if you needed? No, because at that point, his chute is out, and you're free falling still.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing. A lot of people freak out, and they're afraid. And for me, like driving here is actually more dangerous than skydiving. It really, really is statistically.
I believe it now that I've done it.
There's actually another chute in your pack.
Okay.
So let's say you jump out and you hit your head or something bad happens and you get knocked out and you can't pull your chute, or you don't pull your chute at the right altitude.
Right.
This computer on board will actually shoot. It'll pull your reserve chute for you.
Yeah.
I didn't get that low to where that happened.
Oh.
But let me tell you, he wasn't very pleased with me not just pulling, because that's your number one priority. So I learned. You learn. And that was awesome. But there's so many cool things that we could talk about.
Oh my God, that is,
conversations.
My video's online of the skydive. And
I have to check it out.
And when I'm free falling, right after you come out of the plane, it's just my skin is, it's like, well, it's the ugliest thing you'll ever want to see.
It's funny because in the movies you hear people when they're falling, like when they're jumping out of the planes and they're talking as they're falling. And
You
can't hear a thing, and your mouth is like.
You got about 60 seconds of a free fall, and then when the chute opens up, it's the most beautiful thing.
It's the most tranquil, quiet, silent.
I had a conversation
silent.
with Kevin. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, what'd you think? Oh my God, this is awesome.
Under the canopy is my favorite part, man. Free falling is amazing, the wind and all that. But as soon as the canopy opened and you're just there by yourself and you're gliding and you're still, you're still coming down pretty quick, but it's completely silent.
Yeah, it was amazing.
More so than even being underwater.
I want to do it again.
I'll go up there with you.
I would definitely do it again. And Heather, a midday girl, it was her and I that went that day. People thought we were nuts, but we did it.
I would go up there with you. I would have, in order for me to jump by myself, I would have to go through the safety day.
Oh, the safety.
The safety day. Yeah, because I haven't jumped in a bunch of years. Cool. But anyway, let me get this.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Where did I put it? Oh, over here.
The skydive thing was so awesome.
I apologize. I just bashed that.
You're fine. You're fine.
But yeah, man, anything you want. All kinds of fun, cool stuff.
Oh, my God. I didn't know you did that.
So, Zach,
that's so cool.
Your dad asked you about the whole girlfriend situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's that going?
That's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Good or not good?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes, Olivia.
But she's in L.A. We say that
Isabella?
every time. Olivia. Sanabia. And she's a star, and I believe she's living in Los Angeles.
No, it's not.
No?
No, it's not. But not Los Angeles.
Where does she live?
It's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
She's gone?
Yeah.
Where did she go?
So sad. I'm sad.
You're sad?
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
let me change that, because I can do
Watch.
a trick for you that you can do, and this can totally get you a girlfriend.
Okay, you gonna watch?
I mean, it never worked once for me, but it might work for you.
Okay.
All right, so Zach, this is a really, really, really old magic trick. It's one of the old, if not the oldest magic trick that's ever been out. It's called cups and balls. It uses 3 cups and 3 balls. That's it, and they're little pom poms. Okay, so you put the first cup goes here in front of the first ball. The second cup goes here in front of the second ball. The third cup goes here in front of the third ball. And Zach, which one would you like? The first one, the second one, or the third one?
Third one.
The third one?
Yeah.
All right, so the third one goes on top of the middle cup. You take the cup over here, you take the cup over here, and you just snap. Can you snap? You know how to snap? Very good.
Okay.
Right here. And look at the ball goes through the cup.
Wow.
Yeah, so let me show it to you again. Cup 1, cup 2, cup 3. Which one would you like? This one, or the yellow, or the red?
Blue.
No, not this one. This ball or this ball? The first one or the second one?
This one.
The first one?
Yes.
All right, so the first one goes on the middle cup. Look at, you just cover it up, snap. Good. And it goes right through. Wait, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Watch. Third time. I could give you a choice, but there's only one ball left, so we'll use this ball right here, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of the cup right there, go right there. Snap. Awesome. Third ball goes right through.
Wow.
Now, Zach,
how did he do that?
That's not it. Because in magic, you have to use your imagination, right?
Yeah.
So that's how we create things. We think of these things, and then we actually figure out how to make it happen. So let me show you something with these 3 balls and these 3 cups. Let's pretend and use our imagination that there's another ball right here. And we're going to pick it up, and we're going to put it right there. Do you see it there in your mind?
Yeah.
Pretend. It's there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's not there. It fell off. It's over here. Let me put it back up on there. Okay?
Watch. There you go. Okay.
You put the other ball on there. You cover it up. You cover it up. You snap. Good. And the ball will actually magically appear.
What? Wait, there's 4.
So, Zach, the cool thing is this trick I brought with me to give to you so you and your dad can practice. All the written instructions and everything are inside here. And anytime you have any questions or
we're going to have to practice
issues
that,
or worries, you just give me a call and I will FaceTime live with you and all that kind of good stuff and teach you how to do that. So that is for you.
And it's for Virgil.
315 for Virgil.
That's
funny.
What do you say?
Kiku.
You're welcome, buddy. You're
That's
welcome.
pretty awesome.
Oh my God.
But you have to practice, okay?
Oh,
Before
practice,
you try to impress the ladies, you have to
Yep,
practice.
yep. So we'll practice that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So you're going to learn magic. Pretty cool.
Yeah, Dad. Kiku, Faisal.
You're welcome. You're
It's
welcome.
so
My
awesome.
pleasure. My pleasure.
He's so awesome. So
But
awesome.
practice. Always have to
Yep, we're gonna
practice.
practice.
Kiku.
And when you think you have it perfect, go practice some more.
Okay.
My family, my kids, my siblings used to bust me all the time.
Really?
I would think I had this trick down. I was like, oh, I'm ready to do it.
And they get you?
Oh, they'd get me so bad all the time. But the thing is I learned. You know what I mean? Like every time they busted me, I would go back and be like, okay, I got to do it different. I got to practice. I got to do this. I had mirrors, like 3 mirrors set up, and I would do it all. And I'd be watching myself in the mirrors. And when I bought my first camcorder,
Yeah.
I had camcorders up on the tripod.
I
had recorded myself from this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, and I just made sure nobody around me could see what's going on. And I worked a long time at a restaurant doing close-up magic from table to table.
Oh, wow.
That's some mean stuff.
Yeah, because people are watching like,
They
no,
can be brutal.
dude, I saw you.
Yeah,
put,
yeah. So I learned. Yeah, I learned real fast. Like again, what not to do. You know.
Yeah, I love it.
So-
I love it. Well, magic is a lot of fun. You're a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And
Likewise.
it's been awesome. I'm glad you came over, man.
I am
you know,
too.
just
I
the old
appreciate the
friends
invite.
getting back together, and the invite's always there. I'd love to get you on. We need to talk about other things that you do in the leather and all that. Which is
I'll bring
cool.
some stuff in and show you some
Yeah,
stuff. I'd be more than happy to.
that's it. I don't. Why'd you ever get into that, or how? You know, I'm just the only reason I'm asking is you do so many different things, and then
Why and how, right? Like
It's
even,
amazing.
Like making maple syrup. That's one of my favorite things to do too. Homemade maple syrup. And I kind of paused for a second because it's a touchy subject. I got my license to carry.
okay, I get it.
And
I think you should.
Oh,
I think
absolutely. I could have
get
a
it.
whole podcast with you just about that.
Okay.
Anytime you want, man. But in business, you always have to be careful what you say and this and that. So I bought a holster. I bought a leather holster, and I figured, you know what if I want to get more firearms in the future?
Right.
I don't want to have to buy a holster every time.
Right.
So I figured, why don't I try and go? I bought a small little kit from Tandy Leather here in Syracuse, and great people over there, and learned how to make my first holster. And then from there, I'm like, well, wait a minute, I can make a wallet. I can make this, I can make that. So now I'm doing like, and I don't do it as a business. I do sell some pieces from time to time.
I get it.
And I do it as a hobby.
I would.
It just
Absolutely.
mentally,
Absolutely.
like, you come down here and do Skip Happens.
Right,
I
right.
go out to my leather shop and just like stitch. I
that's
just
what we do.
hand sew, you know? So I made a possibles bag for a guy that does, he hunts with a flintlock. And
Oh, wow.
he needs that little bag there hanging on his side. So I
Yep,
made a little leather
yep.
bag with it for him. And
Oh, cool.
and just have fun with it. I'm
Yeah,
really-
see, it's just always something new, and it expands your mind too.
Yeah.
that's cool.
to have a little bit of knowledge about a lot of different things. I'm not an expert in anything. Really, I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
you do very well at what
But
you do.
To know a little bit about a lot, I think it helps in life.
Let's go, Virgil. You're awesome. Thanks for coming
Absolutely.
by, man.
Thank you.
Awesome, brother.
Appreciate
you get
it.
a Skip Happens mug.
Nice.
It's like you need another coffee mug.
No, I don't drink coffee, but I do drink tea.
No, you can. Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
This is cool, man.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm
Absolutely.
enjoying it. But thank you for coming
To
over.
be a part
and,
of it at the beginning.
Yeah, this is just the beginning, and we're going to be taking Skip Happens to Nashville. I've got Lonnie Parks coming in on Thursday. Country music. He's local, but he's been to Nashville. He's a lot of artists look up to him, and he's from this area, so that's cool. He's going to be in here on Thursday, and just upward and onward, and
where this is going, this is the very beginning.
It is. And Zach Attack and Dad, or Zach Attack with Dad, we sit down once a week and talk about Zach and his life is.
How's your girlfriend,
being Zach?
That's good.
He loves it though, and it's awesome. And,
I have a nice icebreaker, man. You can go up and do a couple magic tricks.
Yeah, there you go. You can show the guys at the ballpark.
Oh yeah.
He's big into baseball, and he works in the press box. So.
The kids family fun zone that's been over at the ballpark for the past couple of years. It's our company. Yeah.
Yep. I remember reading about it.
That's awesome.
So
we have fun.
Beyond the right field fence.
Yeah.
That's going to change, with all the modifications and all that stuff.
Don't tell me that. We love doing that with
No. It's a good thing, and I'm sure they'll still have you. Just make it. It might be moved. I'm not really sure. We're going to get Jason Smorrell in here on Skip Happens as well, nice. And he'll be telling us more about that. But it's pretty cool. So
very awesome.
All right.